I'm Jean Grossbeck with Coldwell Banker Bain in Anacortes, and with me today is Rick Bunzel with Pacific Crest Inspections. Thanks for joining me.
Good morning.
Hi. Well, we have kind of an unusual situation in Anacortes today. We have snow. We don't have that much, and we don't have it very often, so we're not really used to it. And that brought up the question, Rick, I hear you're doing an inspection this afternoon in the snow, and you're used to doing it because years ago you lived in Denver, so kind of explain how that affects things.
Well, it's a little bit more of a challenge because we are doing a visual inspection, and if something's concealed by snow, it's a little bit harder to actually take a look at it. So for example, with a roof, and we can actually expand that beyond snow because we do get a bit of rain here, and that changes how everything looks. So we have to slow down a little bit, and I'll carry a broom with me and go to the southern side of the roof usually, and hopefully the snow's a little thinner there, and sweep it aside and take a look at that roof. But rain actually has an effect of making the roofs look different too. So we have to kind of slow down a little bit, look more careful, and then if necessary come back a day when it's dry. Last year that was kind of a challenge because we did have a long period of cold, and we did have snow for about 10 days, and for many homeowners or home buyers, that was their whole contingency period. So there was a bit of trust. We also get a little bit more information. How old is the roof? If the roof is 20 years old, then we're going to want to take a closer look, and we're going to want to take a closer look when we can actually see it. So then, you're having that conversation with the other agent. Do we extend the contingency period so we can take a look at the roof and so on? Many other portions of the home, the snow really doesn't affect us that much. We don't get really deep snow here. We did have some periods when we were in Colorado where we actually had snow drifts up against houses and things like that, and you were tromping through waist deep snow. In many cases we just postponed until we had better weather. But the fact that we are doing a visual inspection can make things more challenging. Even when we don't have a lot of daylight, we depend on light to look at certain things, look at the condition of the paint and things like that. And if we schedule an inspection too late in the afternoon, it really kind of hinders what we can see. And then you're looking through the dusk to see if there's any issues. And it may look different on a perfectly clear day. So we slow down, look a little bit harder, and try to look at age and things like that as we do the inspection.
Great. And I know driving around town, it's always interesting to see which houses have a lot of snow left on the roof, which means that there's some good insulation in there, and which ones that the snow has melted even on the north side of the house, maybe that home would benefit from more insulation.
Great symptom. So. It's definitely a great symptom. And for homeowners in general, just looking at your roof on a day like today when there's a thin layer, and you can absolutely see where your insulation is not as thick as it should be.
Great. Well, thank you for your time. I'm Jean Grossbeck, Coldwell Banker Bain in Anacortes. We would love to be able to help you with your real estate needs. And Rick, give them your information.
Pacific Crest Inspections, you can find us on the web at packcrestinspections.com, or even if you just Google Anacortes Washington Home Inspections, we usually one of the first 3 websites that pop up.
Great, thank you.
Thanks.